G. Fowler, do I think Harris's recruitment in the summer wasn't great and he should have brought in more impact players rather than the likes of Wild and Worrell? I mean, again, this sport is forged on opinions. We won't always all agree. I'm just voicing my opinion. If I pay my money and I go to the games, I'm entitled to that opinion. I love Harris. I want him to succeed. When I started this fan channel, I didn't want anything negative to ever go on this channel. But you can only look at things as a matter of fact. The players we brought in the summer and since have not played well for the club. Greg Wild's come in and left. Must have been an attitude situation with him. Dave Wall started out all right and he's now not doing so well. Sean Hutchinson can't stay fit. When he does stay fit, he does look a decent player. Callum Butcher's come in, and whether he's good enough or not, it's hard to tell because he's never been allowed to run at games. So, not so much impact players. I think we've got a lot of right midfielders for a start, haven't we? And the manager knows what he's after. Jake Cooper's been a good sign. He can't knock the manager for that, and he's done well to get Jeb Wallace back in. But impact players, I don't know. I think we could do another out-and-out experienced striker. That's starting to show now, to be honest with you. And I think, when we brought Butcher in, we had 3 centre midfielders. So did we need another? I think we're crying out for an attacking left midfielder. I think we're crying out for a goalkeeper and an experienced centre forward. So, Harris's decisions of transfers, they wasn't great. Did he make them alone? It's hard to tell these days because football's about so much more than that. The manager doesn't just pick and choose the side and the players and the coaching. It's a collective effort. But this is hopefully one of the things that if he does stay, we can get someone alongside him and they can help him make the better decisions on the signing of players because we haven't got a lot of money to spend, and when we spend it, we've got to spend wisely. Next question is Charlie Richardson, who's a mate of mine, but you'd like to think so. He's absolutely put me under here. Do I think any other manager would keep their job other than Harris if we don't finish in the top 6? Again, honestly, no, I don't. I don't think any manager will keep his job unless we finish in the top 6 this year. But, again, if it wasn't Harris, it is Harris. That's the way you've got to look at it. He is a club legend. Does he deserve a bit more slack than any other man? Of course he does. That's the way we work at Mill. People seem to think that I'm not on board and wise to our loyal and respectful other people that have done well for our club and given us some unbelievable memories down the years. Like I said, I want Harris to stay, but I just want him to admit he needs help, and tactically I want things to change. Hopefully, again, I say I'm proved wrong and we get up in the playoffs because it'll be an unbelievable comeback now. Last year we absolutely flew into the playoffs. We absolutely flew into it, and I was convinced we was going to do it. This year we're limping to the line, and I'm not convinced we do it. Maybe that'll be the key that helps us turn things around. Lewis Morgan, another guy I've met, I'm sure, at Coventry. If we overachieved last season, it is any surprise we're struggling this season, especially with the loan rules. This is a tough question again. Did we overachieve last season? It's a problem. It's my own personal problem a lot of the time. The year I brought up in, in my eyes, we're a championship side. But are we now? It's a tough one to. It's a tough one. There is no decision on it. It's all falls on opinions. What I will say is, looking at our squad now to our squad from this time last season, our squad now is a lot stronger. We've got a lot better players. We had Jed still. We didn't have it this time last season. We've got Cooper. We've got a couple of other players that are not in the side, which were in the side. And I honestly think if you look at our squad now to our squad at this point last season, I think our squad now is stronger. I really do. I think our forwards being injured at different times throughout the season, not really having a chance to click their partnership, is played a big factor this season in us not doing as well as we was. But that's football. You can't always that. You can't blame the manager. It's just the roll of the green, unfortunately. And we have had points throughout the whole season where Morrow's been injured, then Greg's been injured, then Morrow's been injured, and they need things of forwards. Like I said before, it's all about a partnership. And when that partnership's firing, as we saw towards the back end last season, it can be absolutely devastating. Tony Dumbrell, do I feel responsible? You've got to be careful here. Do I feel responsible for young fans feeling the need to go home after the game and video themselves? No, I don't, because I didn't invent YouTube, unfortunately. And if that's what kids are doing, listen, YouTube's a massive thing. That's a massive phenomenon. Everyone's fucking YouTubing. Within 10 years, more people are watching YouTube than they will TV, and fan media will overtake what the club's telling you, because with fan media, you've got a voice. The club's not going to tell you what I'm telling you. The club's not going to let people do interviews. They'll do interviews. So, no, I don't feel responsible. Hopefully some of the kids will video themselves. They'll grow up to be just at the front of the queue and taking all the coin. Well, that's it for Q&A. Thanks for all. There was so many questions about 50, 60, and I'll be honest, if it goes beyond 8 minutes, it becomes boring, and I'm in it. So there you go. I'll be down at the Den Saturday. Everyone who gives me shit, everyone who hasn't given me shit, let's get down the Den, let's fill it. Let's get an atmosphere going that Scunthorpe absolutely can't deal with. Let's get 3 points, and I'll see you at Shrewsbury Tuesday if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.